everyone. Right, today we've got a few rehousings. First off is this one. This is my Poecilotheria Smithi. This is a juvie suspected male. I've had him for quite a while. I got a pokey mystery box for Christmas, year before last I think it was, and he came in that as a little sling. So you see here, just teasing him out of his little enclosure. He's recently molted, so he just needed something with a bit more space in. It's just been a little bit difficult, but you'll see, there we go, he does eventually shift up into the cup, and there he is. So here's a really nice looking tea, and he's only a young juvie, so I've still got time to try and find adult female, but they are quite difficult to get hold of from what I can gather. I don't see many for sale or available, if I'm honest. But yeah, this is what he was going into. It's a sweet jar, or I think this was some toy dinosaurs that were in this. Just a cork bark. Again, it may just be a temporary enclosure. Depending on how quick he grows and what size he gets, he may need something bigger. But I'd imagine he'll probably spend his days in this. Being a male, he'll probably mature out, and then this will be ideal to keep him in going forward. And there you see, he went in, no bother. A lot easier than it was getting him out of his old home. See, he's down in that back corner behind the cork bark. I will give you a better look in just a second. There he is. This is, I believe, the yellow-backed ornamental is the common name for this one. And yeah, this was, I think, the day after, she settled in a bit and was wandering around. And then we've got a better shot of him there. Right, the next one. This is my P. Rufilata. I think this is the red slate ornamental. Just molted. This is a suspected male as well. The molt wasn't the best to sex, but if I'm honest, it doubled in size, and just the growth rate alone, I'm guessing that this is probably a male. You see again, this one went up into the catch cup pretty easy for me. Again, another lovely looking tarantula. And here, what happened here is I just wasn't quick enough taking the lid away, and he disappeared back down into his tub and started hiding in and around the cork bark. So, I mean, it was relatively stress-free, but it was just a bit of a moiver having to go back in, take everything out, and then eventually getting back up there, as you'll see here. I'm going to catch him for a second time. I was a bit better prepared here though, and I had a lid just to cover the bottom with. And then this bit of card is just to go over the top and cover the top of the enclosure that he'll be going into. so there's a less chance of an escape. And this is his new enclosure. It's not a great deal taller than its last one, but it is a lot wider, so it's got a lot more room to stretch out and move around in. See again, pretty stress-free going into its new home. Again, you get a better view there. This is just a piece of corkbark and some moss with some topsoil for substrate, but yeah, really nice view of the tea there. And next up we've got the Tapinauchenius Polybotes, or the Exantivincenti. I think it's St. Vincent's tree spider. I haven't seen much of this. It went in as a sling, and moults appear, food disappears, and that's about it really. This is the first time I've properly seen it in months. It is unsexed, but it has been grown pretty slow. I've had it about 2 years. It's only about 2.5 inches, so I am hoping it'll be a female, but none of the moults have been any good to try and confirm the sex of it, like, so we'll just keep trying. I'm pretty patient, I don't mind waiting, so we'll just see what time brings. Again, this is going into a similar setup to the Rufilata. It's not necessarily much taller than its old setup, but there's a lot more space in there for it to move. It's about twice as wide, so yeah, a bit more freedom. You see, that one took itself in, no problem whatsoever, and straight behind his little cork tube. And here we do have a picture. This is a day or so later. It started webbing up. Really nice looking, as you can see there. And this was, well, on the same day I was meant to rehouse, or I did rehouse, this H. pulchripes, and I got so far as recording me catching it in the cup, but then, like the idiot that I am, I forgot to record the actual rehousing. But this was quite fun in itself. It wasn't in the best of moods, as you'll see from its reactions over the course of the next minute or so. So, see, he was a bit interested in the stick to begin with, and wasn't interested in climbing the side of the catch cup for me. As you see here, he just kept circling, and then I thought I'd try a different tactic by tilting the cup so you had less of a steep angle to go up, but as you see there, that didn't really work. So we go, and there we go. He does go up the side eventually, but not until he's had a good snap at my little stick there. Again, cracking looking. I think this is a male as well, but as I say, I didn't manage to get the rehoused, so I do apologise. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Ta-ra.